Working full-time while pursuing a PhD sounds manageable when you look at it on paper. You work during the day, you study at night, you write on the weekends. Simple, right? Until your job has a deadline, your professor has a deadline, or your family needs you. You haven't touched your dissertation in 4 days, and somehow you're supposed to sleep, exercise, eat properly, and maintain some kind of personal life. The problem isn't that you're incapable of doing both. The problem is that full-time work and doctoral education are competing systems demanding the same limited resources, your time, your attention, and your energy. And if you try to manage both with motivation alone, eventually one of them is going to suffer. In this video, I'm going to give you practical strategies for managing a full-time career while completing a PhD and explain why the goal isn't finding more time. It's learning how to protect the time you already have. I'm Dr. Edwin Brown, founder of QualiCoach. Let's get into it. The myth of work-life, school balance. Let's start with something doctoral students need to hear. You probably aren't going to achieve perfect balance, at least not every week. There will be weeks when your career requires more from you. There will be weeks when your doctoral program requires more. And there will be periods when your dissertation becomes the priority. And there will be times when your family or personal responsibilities have to come first. That's normal. The goal isn't a perfect balance. The goal is intentional allocation. You need to know where your time is going before somebody else decides where it goes for you, because doctoral students who work full-time often make a major mistake. They give their job the best hours and give their PhD whatever energy remains. Think about that. You may spend 8 or 9 hours solving problems, attending meetings, and responding to emails, and even making decisions. Then at 8:30 at night, you sit down and expect your brain to analyze 20 research articles. And when you struggle to concentrate, you start questioning your discipline. That isn't necessarily a discipline problem. It may be an energy management problem. My first strategy 1, stop managing time, manage energy. Your most productive doctoral work should happen during periods when your mind is capable of doing complex thinking. For some people, that's early morning. For others, it's evenings. For others, it's weekends. You need to identify your high cognitive energy window, then protect it. If you're strongest early in the morning, maybe you write from 5:30 to 7 before work. If evenings work better, create a protected 2-hour block several nights per week. The specific time matters less than the consistency. And here's the key. Don't use your best cognitive hours for low-value doctoral tasks, such as checking emails isn't dissertation work. Rearranging references isn't dissertation work. Watching random videos about completing a PhD isn't dissertation work. Use your highest energy periods for the activities that actually move you forward, such as reading, writing, analyzing, coding, and developing arguments and revising chapters. Protect your best mental energy for your hardest academic work. My second strategy 2, build a weekly PhD system. One of the biggest mistakes working doctoral students make is saying, I'll work on my dissertation when I have time. You won't, because something will always take that time. So instead of your doctoral work needing a place on your calendar before the week begins, every week identify 3 things what must be completed while I work on it. What is the smallest measurable outcome I need from each session? Don't schedule work on dissertation study. That's too vague. Schedule Saturday, 7 o'clock to 9 a.m. Revise the problem statement using chair feedback. Now you know exactly what success looks like. This actually reduces something called decision fatigue. You're no longer sitting on your computer asking, what should I work on today? The decision has already been made. Your only responsibility is execution. Strategy 3, Think in deliverables, not hours. Working professionals often measure doctoral productivity by time. I study for 3 hours, but 3 hours doesn't necessarily mean progress. Instead, measure outputs. For example, 5 articles reviewed, 3 pages drafted, 1 section revised, 2 interview transcripts coded, 1 methodological issue resolved, 1 advisor comment addressed. Your PhD isn't completed by accumulating study hours. It's completely by producing a series of finished academic deliverables. And this shift is especially important when you work full time, because your available hours may be limited. You need those hours producing something measurable. Strategy 4, use small blocks of time strategically. Not every doctoral task requires 2 uninterrupted hours. Some tasks can be completed in 20 or 30 minutes. You can review any article during lunch, organize citations during a break, or even read advisor feedback before work. Make notes about a research question while waiting for an appointment. But here's the distinction. Use small blocks for small cognitive tasks. Save the deep work for larger protected blocks. Don't try to write your conceptual framework while standing in line at the grocery store. Instead, capture an idea, then develop it during your protected research time. Those small pockets of time can accumulate into significant progress when they're using intentionally. Strategy 5, protect your boundaries. This may be one of the hardest parts. When you protect and when you work full time and pursue a doctorate, people may not understand why you're unavailable. Your coworkers may see your evenings as free. Friends may see your weekends as available. Family members may think that because you're sitting at a laptop, you're not really working. You need boundaries. Sometimes that means saying, I'm working on my dissertation from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock Saturday morning. After that, I'm available. Notice the difference. You're not disappearing from your life. You're creating a defined boundary around an important goal. And boundaries aren't only about other people. You also need boundaries with yourself. Social media, television, constant notifications, unnecessary commitments. Every yes requires time. And when you're pursuing a PhD while full-time working has an opportunity to cost. Strategy 6, stop trying to be perfect. Perfectionism can destroy doctoral productivity. Working professionals are especially vulnerable because many have built successful careers by producing high quality work. Then they bring that same expectation into doctoral research, but academic writing develops through revision. Your first draft isn't supposed to be your final draft. Sometimes you need to write the imperfect paragraph, submit the draft, receive the feedback, and improve it. You cannot revise a blank page. Progress requires tolerating imperfection long enough to create something that can be improved. It can be improved. Strategy 7, build recovery into the system. There's another side of productivity that doesn't get discussed enough. Recovery. You cannot operate indefinitely at maximum capacity. If you're working 40 hours a week and adding another 15 or 20 hours of doctoral work, your body and mind need recovery. Sleep matters, exercise matters, relationships matter, mental downtime matters. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity. It helps sustain productivity. The objective isn't to see how much pressure you can tolerate before something breaks. The objective is to create a system you can maintain for years, because a PhD is not a sprint. For most people, it's a long-term endurance project. The bigger lesson: here's what working full-time or earning a PhD can teach you. You don't need unlimited time. You need clarity, structure, and boundaries, as well as consistency. Some weeks will be excellent, and some weeks you'll barely move forward. That's just part of the process. The important question isn't, did I have a perfect week? It's, did my system bring me back to the work? Because consistency doesn't mean you never fall behind. Consistency means you know how to start. So in closing, if you're working full-time while pursuing your PhD, remember this: you are managing two major professional commitments simultaneously. Don't depend on motivation to carry you through both. Build a system. Protect your strongest hours. Define weekly deliverables. Create boundaries. Accept imperfect progress. And make recovery a part of the plan. You don't have to complete your doctorate every day. You simply need to keep creating enough meaningful progress that eventually all those small sessions become a completed dissertation. If you're completely balancing a full-time job and doctoral program, I want to hear from you. What's the hardest part? What's energy, family responsibilities, work demands, or staying motivated? Leave your answer in the comments and subscribe to QualiCoach for more conversations about doctoral education, qualitative research, navigating the dissertation, and life before and after the PhD. I'll see you in the next video.